Hey, what is up everyone, this is RadioactiveRahsng, continuing this playthrough of Sonic Advance 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Last time we left off, we played as Cream the Rabbit. I gave my opinions on it and we went through Hot Creator Zone, and then we also went on as Sonic the Hedgehog in Music Plant Zone to save our good friend Tails from Eggman, and basically today we're going to be talking a bit about Tails. So before I begin, I would like to ask y'all to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 30 likes, and yeah, let's get this going. We will be going through Ice Paradise as Tails, and then we'll be coming back as Sonic through Sky Canyon Zone. So yeah, we have a couple of interesting stages right here, so let's get this going. Alright, Ice Paradise Zone. Oh my god, I love this zone right here. This stage is actually really awesome. I love the music here. So yeah, we're gonna be talking a bit about Tails in this episode, the well-known partner of Sonic the Hedgehog himself. I honestly think it's kind of weird that you can't use him as he can't be your partner in this game for Sonic. I don't know. Sonic Advance bought that, and in this game, it's not a thing. I guess they want to go for like that modern thing they were trying to go for. You know how Sonic Adventure, you can have Tails follow you around, but then in Sonic Adventure 2, Tails was like doing his own thing. So maybe they're just going for that again. So yeah, Tails is basically a lot like his Adventure self. He has a tail whip, and I think in Advance 3 they kind of have like a whirlwind tail whip thing if you have a certain character. And then if you constantly tap the jump button, you can fly for up to 8 seconds, which is twice as long as they give you with Cream. So I think that Tails is definitely better than Cream in that aspect, but Cream does have a flight canceling thing, where Tails, if you press the B button, he just constantly flies. But if you press the B button while you're flying, you can do like this kind of this little landing thing. It's kind of like a landing thing where it cancels out the flight animation, and you can just land on an enemy like you're doing a jump attack on it. So yeah, yeah, like I do like Tails in this game. He's alright. Tails has always been that character I really never cared about. Besides in the classic era, Tails, I don't know, I like Tails in those days, but Tails is just average for me in these games, so I don't know. I really don't care about playing with Tails. Like I told y'all, I think I had beaten the game with Sonic and Knuckles, got all the Chaos Emeralds with them, and I was working on Cream. And then, like, Tails was the last person, because I really don't care about Tails too much in this game, unfortunately. But he is an awesome character. I do love Tails for, in the regular games, especially like in Adventure 1 and 2. He's definitely a brave character and whatnot. So, yeah, this is Ice Paradise Zone. I love this zone to death. This zone, I've always been like a sucker for like nighttime, snowy cities and stuff. I don't know, I always like looking at pictures. Personally, I don't like living down south. I don't get to experience that very often. So like when you go to like Atlanta or just like a nice city like Houston, if you go there when it's like snowing and it's nighttime, it's actually really beautiful. And I can't help but think of like that. Like this background right here is really awesome. Like you can see like the searchlights and whatnot, and then you can see like the snow in those searchlights. So that, I think like that little thing they're trying to do right there is actually really awesome. It looks really nice. And yeah, I don't know why they have the searchlights, but I think it's a really awesome thing. Like maybe they're just searching for Sonic and friends again, like I did in Secret Base Zone of Advance 1. I don't know. But Act 1 of this stage, basically if you just go through this stage, you can probably get all of the special rings without even trying. Like I've already gotten 4 without even trying. It's such a, this stage is so weird for that. Like sometimes I'll accidentally just end up going to the special stage because I'm just going through the motions of this stage as I'm doing right now. But obviously I think I've missed like 1 or 2 already. But you know, for the most part, if you just like go through the stage and just do that, then you'll basically get all of the special rings. It's not that hard. This was actually one of the easiest stages to get special rings on, in my opinion. So alright, let's just land on that right. So like I said, this is the first game I think to have characters besides like the Hedgehogs able to grind on. Like Sonic and Amy and Shadow in Adventure 2 could grind, and then in Sonic Advance it was Sonic and Amy, because they're trying to keep that continuity going. Like only Hedgehogs can kind of grind, but in this game was like the first game to actually do that, and I felt like that was the right move, because in Sonic Heroes all the characters can kind of grind, so it definitely kept the continuity going, if you ask me. Like I don't know if Sega did that on purpose, but it definitely helped them out. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba, yeah. Alright, on to Act 2. let's do this. I love this music. Now, I said that I love Act 1's music, but this music right here definitely crept up on me. It definitely grew on me as I got older. When I first heard this, I was like, man, this doesn't sound as cool as like, say, Act 1's music. Because I thought Act 1's music was like really good. Like, I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it was just like the bells and stuff. I don't know, like the bells and whistles that play in the background. But then slowly but surely, this theme definitely crept up on me. It's definitely like a classic in my opinion when I think of like 2D Sonic music. Like definitely, it definitely, in my opinion, it definitely has more of a classic feel. It definitely, what's the word? It definitely feels more like it needs to be in a Sonic game. Like the first act could be in like, it feels like it could be in a lot of different games. And like Sega's music, I don't know, but this, it feels like it's Sonic music for some reason. Like it's definitely really awesome. I love this music. So yeah, that's just my opinions on that. This music really did grow on me. Like listening to those little bells and whatnot, it feels like Christmas music. And just like looking at the snowy background and everything, it just like, I really love this zone. Like you had Ice Mountain and Sonic Advance. And that stage was kind of generic for me. Like, as much as I like that zone, it was definitely really generic. But then you have like this icy themed city and whatnot, like a snowy city. Like, I feel like this stage is much more unique, like a lot of other zones in this game. Like, this game has some really unique zones when it tries to be different. So that's why I like this game, like I said before a couple times. And I just feel like this stage, like, there probably won't be another unique snow stage like this for quite some time. Like, there definitely won't be. I don't think so. And look at that. That was a weird glitch right there, actually. Yeah, that's never happened before. It can happen, but that's like it never happens. So, alright, let's get this right here. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this music right here. I'm gonna let y'all get a quick listen. Alright, and you have that little thing that shoots you up and down. I've never really been sure what decides on that. It reminds me of like Mario Party 4 and that one jungle theme stage where like the monkey would throw a banana and it just like randomly picked which way you would go, like up or down. I think it's the same thing. Like, I've never been sure. I thought maybe if you go fast enough in there, then you'll automatically go up, but it'll still throw you down sometimes. So I've never really been sure in that aspect of what the heck decides of where you go up or down on that shoot. But yeah, here we go. I love this music. This music, like I said, is really, like, I don't know. I get like this, the speed, like a snowy speed highway when I think about this music for some reason. Like, honestly, just wish that there would have been like a, holy crap, let's slow down. Honestly wish that there would have been like a dawn, like Act 2 would have been like a dawn theme, like the morning part of it. But, you know, I like this zone for what it is. And we're going on to the next boss. I think this boss is called the Egg Viper, if I remember correctly. So let's do this. Alright, here we go. This boss is actually really easy in my opinion. It's just kind of cheap. Like, I think Tails is like one of the perfect people to actually do this boss with. So, if I could actually stop getting coward and stop, like, actually just go for it. Like, let's do this. Like, I just need to time this right. But this boss is actually really easy. I'm just sucking right now, so excuse me on that. Let me just try and be more aggressive with this boss, I guess. Alright, here we go, here we go. There it is. Bam. And you really don't have to worry about dying to this boss because you can just like hang back. These bombs never really hit you either. Like if you just stay in the back, they never will hit you. So the only time these bombs can hit you is when you move up a bit and try and go for the hit. And my only problem with Tails, like I said, like double jumping. Like I'm just used to playing with Sonic in this game. So I just like having my insta shield instead of flying. But it is what it is with this boss. Like normally I can beat this boss in 20 seconds. But I think it's just me playing as Tails that's kind of throwing me off a bit. And that's probably going to screw me up later in this game when I have to do techno-based boss. Which I think is the hardest boss in this game. And y'all will see why when we get to that. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get a ring. Alright, let's just go for it. Bam! Alright, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Get wrecked. There it is. Quite the ending I wanted. So there we go. Eggman has escaped. And that does it for that boss. This boss is kind of annoying when you're not Sonic. So, like I said, this boss is much easier when you have your insta shield as Sonic. So here we go. We're going to be going through Sky Canyon as Sonic. So I will see y'all in a quick second. Alright, so we're back once again. I just finished beating this boss to show y'all how easy this boss is. 56 seconds. Just want to show y'all this because, like I said, it's just a little bit harder playing as Tails, but if you play as Sonic, then you'll have a much easier time. So yeah, there we go. We're going into Sky Canyon. Here we go. We're going to be continuing the main part of this story as Sonic once again. So this stage right here, Sky Canyon, holy crap, this stage is actually pretty difficult, I guess. So one thing I want to say right here, you want to stay on the highest routes possible that this game can give you. So you don't want to ever take a bottom route for no reason on this stage because, well, this stage is well known for having pits. It has that Dimps level design. It has so many pits everywhere you look, and yeah, you just want to stay as high up as possible. Just try and stay as far away from the ground as possible because, well, if you go down there, then you'll be fine in some spots, but chances are sooner or later you're gonna just get thrown into a pit. And this stage loves throwing traps at you, so yeah, you want to not deal with this stage. And yeah, this stage right here, man, well known for being a pain in the butt stage. Right here. Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's get moving. Alright, so if I can find a rail that I can actually do this on, there's actually, I never got to mention this, but shout out to Gamer Prince 1999. He actually reminded me about this, but if I can find a rail that does that. But if you wait right at the end of a rail, whenever you're on it, and you press A, you do like a little trick, and you get like, depending on how quickly you do it, you get more points. I think it goes up to 800 points for the trick. But yeah, a little thing right there. If we can actually find a rail to do that on in this stage, then I will be sure to do that. But shout out to Gamer Prince 1999 for pointing that out in last episode. So yeah, here we go. This music right here is actually reminds me so much of Sonic Advance 1. It's so nostalgic. It reminds me of I guess of Act 2 of Angel Island Zone of that game. Like the music is just so it's just so much nostalgic value behind it. Like I love the music. It actually okay, it's not supposed to do that. There we go. But like I can't help but think of like classic Sonic days. Like I like to think of Sonic Advance 1 as like Sonic 4. Like the music, everything about that game just screams classic Sonic. And like the music just reminds you, hey, I'm a sequel to that game. Like everything about it is just so awesome. But yeah, for the most part, I think this stage right here is easily one of the most difficult in the game for if you're a beginner, I guess. Like it's not too hard. I guess once you get used to it and you know where to go, then the stage is actually a walk in the park. Like a lot of people I see struggle with this zone and their OPs are like just for fun. Like this stage is pretty much notorious for being one of the most cheap, notorious, difficult zones that have traps and everything. It's just like one of those stages that Dimps has made that gives them like the reputation they have for being just like having retarded level design sometimes, you know. But yeah, like I said, this is one of the most difficult stages to get the special rings on. I've obviously done it a bunch of times. Like it's not too hard if you just follow the main paths and just kind of I guess just stay on the highest routes. Usually they're on the highest routes. It's not too hard. If you just stay on the highest routes and do that, then for the most part you will be fine. So that is the second one right there. Like if I see these special rings, I'm gonna point them out so that if you're trying to find them and you can't find a specific one, then I'll be sure to grab it. But for the most part, like I said, I'm not going for Chaos Emeralds in this game. I already have them all unlocked and whatnot. And I really don't plan on doing that again. It's so ridiculous what this game makes you do to get everything unlocked. It's just crazy. Like this game is absolute nuts. Like I can't believe they think that I would spend all this time to do that once again. Like it's crazy. It's like the same thing with Advance 3 with the Chow and whatnot. But at least on there, it's actually pretty fair, you know? Alright, so the music on Act 2 is actually much more livelier, which I actually like, because it makes you feel like, hey, things are getting serious where we're at, and you need to start paying attention. So, yeah, that's why I like this music. Is this row gonna do it? Oh man, I screwed it up. Crap. Well, let's see if I can go back and do it. Let's see if I can do that. Nope, I killed myself trying to do it. That's great. I wasn't sure, but I always die right there. I always die right there. And nope. Okay. I always die right there though. Like it's always been a thing. All right. So is this the same road that I just came off of? Oh man, I screwed it up again. Oh well. I don't want to spend too much time on these rails trying to show y'all the trick. But if I find one, then I'll do it. But you know, I don't want to lose my life trying to do this. So you got to be careful right there. That's exactly what the heck I'm talking about. This game. How that spring literally throws you right into a bed of spikes. It's crazy. Like this stage is pretty. It wants to be a difficult stage, and guess what it does? It's definitely one of the most cheap stages for me. Like at least some of the later stages are actually playable and not cheap. I guess your first time through. Like I game overed so many times on this zone. It's ridiculous. Like I had so many problems with this zone, and I'm sure if it's your first time, then you probably will too. So if you suck at this stage, if you die a lot, then don't take it as you suck. And this stage is just one of those stages, you know. It's just really cheap. Like I said, you just want to stay on the highest routes possible. Obviously, there is a bottom route down there, but going down there, you're gonna probably end up dead because like there's like a lot of areas that just throws you off and you die. So I think there's one right here. And you can't die on these stages. I actually need to bring that up right now. You can't die on these stages because you lose all your special rings. They expect you to do this on one shot, and that's another thing that I hate about getting caster modes in this game. So on to the boss right here. I forget the name of this boss off the top of my head, but I love the music here. Listen to this music. Oh my god, I love this music. This is easily some of my favorite music in the Advance series in particular. But another cool thing to mention besides the unique music for this zone, for this boss, is that Knuckles is here. And the story behind this is that Eggman once again tricked Knuckles into fighting Sonic. Probably about the caster modes. I don't remember the story off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And this boss is actually really difficult. This boss right here, if you get smacked one time by that hand, you're dead. So you gotta be really careful. Like it does a couple little things. It does that clap right there. You obviously die from that. And if he does like the little let's get this hit right here. Oh crap, I screwed it up. But he does like this little wavy thing where he just like he goes around the thing, and then you have this other little laser thing that I'm gonna actually try and take out first. That's what you want to do first, is take out that laser gun. Just don't get hit by it. That's your main objective, because that thing gets really annoying. I think it takes 3 hits. I think this is its last hit, I want to say. Alright, here we go. Whoa. You gotta be careful with this hand, man. Okay, it actually takes 4 hits. But you don't have to hit this thing. It's just highly recommended. It's highly, highly recommended that you take this thing out first. So that's that. And now we're gonna get to work on Knucklehead right here for turning his back on us again. This dude needs his butt kicked because he fell for one of Eggman's traps once again. Now I remember one of the originals, the backstories. I think it was in Nintendo Power actually. It was in one of those magazines. It was maybe maybe it was EGN, one of those games way back. They said that Knuckles was trapped in that capsule by Eggman, but he's there free will. Like he's actually trying to hurt Sonic on his own. So you just have to be careful. Once you beat this boss, Eggman will be the person in there. But I just like how in the story, if you play as Sonic, then Knuckles will be in there the first time, and that's pretty much what we have to do. I like that. It's different, you know. No one wants to see Knuckles get captured by Eggman because he's obviously the toughest out of all the heroes. You know, Knuckles wouldn't be the one to get captured like the other characters have. He'd actually be the one to get tricked, and then you know we have to teach him the right thing to do. Alright, there we go. So now we are in stage 2 of this boss. This boss isn't too hard. As long as you don't get smacked by this hand, then you're good. You just want to wait for this hand to make its move, and then you go in for the kill. But yeah. Obviously one of the hardest bosses in this game, if you ask me. Just because of that hand and that laser gun. Like that hand is instant death if it even touches you. It's so ridiculous. And it attacks so much. That's what's so bad. There we go. Alright, 2 more hits I think, and then we're done. Alright, let's go in for this hit right here, because I think this thing needs to cool off. And last hit right here, let's do this. We're gonna save our good buddy Knuckles right now. This Knucklehead needs to be taught a lesson. And you can't tell me Knuckles is a dumb character like Sega tries to make him, because he's obviously operating this thing. And he is on fire, he is burning, and now he is mad and cursing. Here we go. Come back here, Sonic! Oh, man. There we go, though. We have saved Knuckles. Knuckles, we're gonna talk to Knuckles right now. You know, the strangest thing just happened. Knuckles is that dude. I love this guy. You let Eggman dupe you. Again! Leave me alone. Alright. Whatever. See ya, Knuckles. Hey! I won't let Eggman get away with this. Alright, so there we go. We have unlocked Knuckles. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Next time we will be playing as Knuckles in the next zone. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And until then, peace out. You have a good night.